felt totally confident about something you thought you had in the bag, absolutely sure you had it on lockdown, and then completely bombed out, you ask yourself, what just happened? 1 minute, you're walking on air like you own the joint. And the next second, everything just fell apart. It just fell apart. And the worst part of it all, you never saw it coming. If this has happened to you, keep listening. If not, keep living. Hey family, my name is Tony Lewis, and it's my plum-pleasing pleasure as usual to share with you today a few minutes for us, underdogs and strugglers in the Bible. If these moments or videos are ministering to you, like, comment, subscribe, and share with somebody who needs strength after a slip. Thank you, family, for all your support. Now let's meet the 60-second underdog and struggler in this 5th Leadership is Hard episode series. When leaders struggle. When leaders struggle. Today, we meet another leader. Peter. Peter, bold but unstable. Bold but unstable. Confidence can carry you, but pressure can expose you. Let me tell you his story. It's found in Luke chapter 22 and John chapter 21. Peter was passionate, y'all. He had loud faith and made big promises. He told Jesus one time, even if everybody else leave you, Jesus, I won't. But when pressure came, a young maiden girl, little young thing, questioned him. And Peter denied Jesus not once, not twice, but 3 times. And the rooster crowed. You know the story. And Peter broke down. He cried like a baby. But that wasn't the end. That wasn't the end. After the resurrection, Jesus didn't reject Peter and kick him to the curb. He restored him. Jesus asked Peter, do you love me? Do you love me, Pete? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. And each time, Jesus gave him a purpose. Feed my sheep. Take care of my sheep. Follow me. The man who failed publicly was restored personally and used powerfully. Let me tell you how he struggled. He spoke too quickly. Who am I talking to? He had boldness without balance. He acted wildly and cut a dude's ear off. Lord have mercy. He made rash moves. He folded under pressure. He denied Jesus publicly, right out in the open. He failed visibly in front of others. He felt deep shame and wept bitterly. Now let me tell you how this leader succeeded. Jesus didn't replace Peter. He restored and reauthorized him. He didn't just deal with Peter's mistake. He dealt with Peter's love. Do you love me? Do you love me, Pete? Because when your love is right, your life can be realigned. Jesus gave him a fresh message, a fresh mark, a fresh mission. Somebody needs to hear that right now. Jesus said, feed my sheep. Peter went from being a fearful denier to a fearless preacher, from a shaky disciple to a strong leader. But what is the lesson? What is the lesson? God doesn't crush you for crashing. He calls you back to your calling. Let me say that again. God doesn't crush you for crashing. He calls you back to your calling. When you and I struggle like Peter, when you overpromise and underdeliver, when you react wrong instead of responding right, who am I talking to? When you're strong in private but weak under pressure, when you let fear override your faith, when you feel ashamed after failing God, when you succeed like Peter and you've turned failure into fuel, and you've grown from your emotional instability to spiritual strength, and you stood boldly in humility, and you depend on the Holy Spirit, not just your passion, and you're helping others because you know what failure feels like. Family, don't let one failure fix your future. Don't let one moment mess up your mission. If God used Peter after denial, after shame, after breaking, he can use us too. Your fall is just a stumble, not a stop. Let me say that again. Your fall is just a stumble, not your stop. Your mistake is a moment, not your ending. Leadership is hard, but God is faithful. But remember the lesson. God doesn't crush you for crashing. He calls you back to your calling. See you next week for the next a few minutes for us. For the next episode in our new series. Got a new thing coming, y'all, called When Family Gets Messy. When family gets messy, to God be the glory. I'm out, y'all.